I'm taking off again. President's tense. Big white house. Big white fence. The industry fake. I can't get involved. These niggas capping. Haven't even seen the shit that I saw.
Sup? Wow. Showing skin. Show toe. Though.
Over 1 million people have signed an online petition to storm Area 51.
Yeah, and all of those 1 million people are going to get clucked. No condom necessary. Blood everywhere. Oh, it's going to be like a horse. Jesus.
I'm analyzing all of the important Area 51 videos that you need to see to give you a better understanding of what could be waiting for them on the other side. Number 13. A small flying white cylinder has been spotted multiple times in this Area 51 mountain range. I don't think this is CGI because the video quality does not look blurry at all and is pretty good for the mid-90s.
This is just about the same area, similar metallic object.
If you can see something, right, and you can see it, like you can picture it out, like you kind of know what it is, and you can like give detail on it, that means you too close, bro. Back the hell up. About 6 miles back.
Keep in mind that this was decades before drones were available, so it can't be that. The UFO is also too big to be a remote-controlled helicopter, which was pretty much the only thing that could hover like this back then. So I definitely agree that this could be a UFO. Number 12. 2 scientists poke and prod at the body of a short, round-bellied humanoid with sharp features and a wide frown. They seem to follow a number of scientific procedures and pull out internal organs one at a time, weighing them on what I think is an old scale. The full video of this procedure is not for the squeamish. Everything looks very clinical, so I think this video has a good chance of being real. Number 11. This drone video, taken a couple hours away from Area 51 in Utah, depicts a small cylinder that could possibly be a UFO as it brushes by in a burst of speed. The fast disc approaches at a vertical angle before flipping over and passing the drone on a horizontal axis. This video could be CGI because the drone does not shake at all as it rushes by at a very high rate of speed. Or it could be some kind of military application that we were never meant to see. Despite that concern, everything else in this raw footage seems very authentic. Of course, the final possibility that no one wants to accept is that this flying saucer could be from another planet. Number 10. This Area 51 video shows a hunched over life form that looks to be either resting or deep in thought.
Oh my God!
It stands up after a while and begins to curiously study its surroundings. Maybe it was in fear at the prospect of being captured and
Oh my God. Back in 2008? God. You know, the more I react and watch these Area 51 videos, the more I'm being convinced that it's UFOs and other life forms that's not supposed to be on this planet. That's on this planet. Because that shit, I mean, that right there, wow, ain't nothing in there. Okay.
here to this barren research room, and now it's slowly coming to its senses. Overall, this video is low quality and could be CGI, but if it was really taken in 2008, like the top left-hand corner says, then this is probably how a live stream video would have actually looked back then. Number 9. I was able to find a 5-second news clip of this rare Area 51 UFO sighting from the late 80s. The person recording exclaims in disbelief at stationary lights in the sky growing bigger and brighter.
Oh, the brightest thing. Look at it now.
The light in the sky hardly makes a sound, so it can't be a helicopter. Let me know if you have seen the full video on YouTube, and if you think this is a real UFO sighting based on what little I was able to show. I would really like to see the rest and see what happens next, if anything.
I kind of don't. I don't want to.
This video is rumored to have been leaked by a lab employee working inside of Area 51. They are recording some kind of incident that occurred inside of a frozen refrigeration chamber. And I guess the power must have gone out or something, because a small flashlight is the only thing saving them from complete and total darkness. While searching for an exit, they encounter a large mossy white growth that takes up the entire corner of the room and looks absolutely riddled with disgustingly high levels of bacteria.
Ew.
This only spurs them to move faster as they hurry from room to room. Finally, they open one last door leading to a dead-end test chamber inhabited by a single living orange organism.
Oh, God!
A creature which apparently was being kept in cold darkness until the beam of a flashlight filled its lair. Seems more curious than aggressive, almost like it was expecting to be fed. The Area 51 worker drops his camera in surprise and runs.
I don't know how to feel about that. I'm kind of... This one could be fake. I don't know. The reason I say that is because, like, Area 51's security, like, outside of the base, like to protect, like, the outside of it, right, is top-notch security, right? They don't want anybody to come in, right, unless authorized. And even then, they still, patting you down and all that, right? Security through the roof. So, I'm kind of thinking on the inside of Area 51, I'm thinking the security is like, if you cough, talking about something, bruh, they on your donkey right now, bruh. All because you did. So what makes you think they can have phones? I highly doubt they have phones on the inside of Area 51. I highly doubt that. I really highly doubt that. Cause nah. But if this is real, this clip number 8, may God be with us.
So either he was wandering around some part of the lab that he did not have clearance for, or maybe he was unknowingly chosen as an unwilling human experiment. If this is real, then I definitely feel sorry for any of the people planning on storming Area 51. Number 7. A UFO appears to burn in midair as it stalls directly over Area 51, in front of plenty of witnesses. I think this video is probably CGI, because the smoke almost looks like it could be a looping animation. But if anything like this were to ever happen on Earth, Area 51 is where it would most likely take place, so I'm not entirely discounting the legitimacy of this video. Number 6. This rare leaked footage supposedly shows the chaotic aftermath of a UFO that smashed into the sand at Roswell, New Mexico. Medical doctors and military personnel swarm around a gaunt humanoid laid out on a stretcher. Its body is only about half the size of a full-grown man and shares all the characteristics of the quote-unquote little gray man stereotype. I'm not sure how real this video is, because even though everyone is rushing around frantically, no one really seems to be doing much to keep the situation moving forward. They look more like actors than trained professionals in this regard. Also, if this being just dropped out of space, then I'm surprised it doesn't look more banged up than what you see here. Maybe the damage is internal, or maybe it's just a prop. At any rate, this video was supposedly recorded in 1947, so I'm hoping a film expert could further analyze this video and tell me whether or not this was really recorded during that time. Number 5. This small outpost, known only as the Black Mailbox, is one of the many classic mysteries of Area 51. It is actually 2 containers stacked on top of each other as shown here. One day while filming the Black Mailbox site at random, a nondescript white car with heavily tinted windows pulls up and unlocks it. They totally ignore the fact that they are being recorded, which is something all personnel from Area 51 seem to be trained to do. Meanwhile, whoever is recording decides not to approach any closer, most likely because they thought it was a government vehicle on official business. The camera person sticks around for about half a minute longer before presumably getting out of there fast. Number 4. A YouTube channel called Exploration Unknown is walking along the outskirts of Area 51 when they hear an aircraft fast approaching.
I hear something, I can't see it.
The sound crescendos to new heights as sound barriers break overhead. Yet strangely, they see absolutely nothing as it passes by. Just when the situation returns to normal, the unseen UFO makes a second pass, and this time they think they can make out its faint outline in the distance. Their camera doesn't really pick up any visuals though, or at least none that I can see, but maybe you can see what he's pointing out in the sky.
That is it.
Like I said, I personally don't see anything, but I can definitely hear it, which makes me wonder if this is some sort of advanced cloaking technology. After all, the sky is clear blue and a plane should be visible in this weather from almost any...
That would be dope as hell. Invisibility, oh my god, that would be so dope. I would definitely want to see that in person. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that would be so awesome. I mean, it would be awesome. I just don't want whatever that thing is that's invisible. I just don't want it, to come at me like sideways and think I'm like a threat, because I'm no threat. I'm not, but I would definitely love to see like anything invisible. Like, oh my god.
8. Number 3. The government never wanted to come out and acknowledge that Area 51 was a real site. This is the historic moment when the US government finally admitted there was an Area 51 after decades of not commenting. The reporter cannot keep the excitement and intrigue out of his voice as he utters these famous words.
We're now learning Area 51, America's capital city for UFO sightings and the stuff of Hollywood science fiction, is apparently real.
The public had always suspected that there was an Area 51, but in 2005, a civilian proved it when they petitioned the federal government for more information about an airplane called the Lockheed U-2. He used the Freedom of Information Act to legally make the CIA say where this plane was constructed and tested, which turned out to be Area 51. In this declassified document, you can see the rough blueprints for Area 51. It took the CIA 8 years of delays before it finally put out the documents seen here, stalling for almost a
Okay, this is my thing, right? If you want to be so secret or like so secretive about Area 51, right? And it said you took 8 years before you officially said, like this was Area 51, even though people were already suspecting that. If y'all was trying so hard for the protection of Area 51 and try to keep it so secret, why not just do that? Just keep it secret. You feel me? Like, I'm pretty sure you all have the authority and like the I guess gadgets or like the tools or whatever to make it so like Area 51 doesn't even exist. You know, like I'm pretty sure y'all can just like block off, 200 miles from Area 51, 200 miles, just block it off, 300-400 miles, right? Including like up in the air, like no planes can fly over or anything like that. Like 360, 400 miles. You can't come within 400 miles of this. I'm pretty sure y'all could have just kept it secret, even though people already suspect a lot from Area 51. But the fact that you all said it and it's official, that brings even more like suspicion, that curiosity, that brings up more questions, bruh. That's why on the day September 20th, which I kind of don't want that to really happen, but then I kind of do, but then I kind of don't, right? And I don't even know if they're serious or not. It's time to find out what's going on, bro. Like, what's up? Where you at with yours?
Strongly indicates that there must be something inside that they seriously don't want you to see. Number 2. This Area 51 video appears to capture no less than 5 bright lights traveling in a tight cluster.
Wow.
It kind of looks like the government could be testing military-grade flares at first, until the lights mysteriously stop in midair, hover for a bit, and then move in the exact opposite direction. These sophisticated flight patterns seem to suggest that they are piloted by intelligent beings. At the 1 minute mark, all the lights grow intensely bright and almost meld into one solid form, at which point a smaller piece breaks off and moves upwards. This looks like no aircraft that has ever existed before, and as far as many are concerned, it can only be one of 2 options: a top secret government prototype, or else actual aliens. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. My music video for Who Am I Now has been uploaded, but do not watch it. Please, please, please don't. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. This vintage Area 51 footage looks like it was taken sometime during the 50s if I had to guess. Service technicians in puffy white suits tend to an oblong disc-like UFO on long spindly legs. I'm not sure if this video looks wavy because of grainy footage or due to electromagnetic disturbance from whatever power source this object has. Seeing it in action looks pretty realistic and convincing. It seems to hover in place using some kind of anti-gravitational technology that I doubt we pioneered ourselves without the direct assistance, or at least the supervision of an advanced species. I've carefully chosen to analyze these videos that will definitely freak you out in various ways, so let me know how it goes and which ones worked the most.
I highly believe in UFOs and aliens, all that, right? Because this our galaxy, universe, whatever, right, is huge, very huge, right? We can't be the only life forms. We just can't. It's impossible. And for some reason, we are, and that's a big if, we are the only life forms living. Well, then there's other galaxies, other universes that can probably more advanced than us, and that can come into our galaxy, our planet anytime they want. You feel me? Like, and I just really believe, like, 100%, like, keep it 100, like, they really are. Area 51, them peoples, they hiding something. Now, it could be UFOs, aliens, could be something else, I don't know. But they are very secretive. Very secretive. And it can't just be a military base. They can't be that secretive over some military stuff. Like, come on, bro. Jesus. But that got me thinking, though, like, the storm Area 51, to find out, like, what's really going on. Is there other places on Earth that they're trying to keep secret or trying to, like, hide from us, where, like, we suspect but we don't really know, like Egyptian pyramids? Did I say that right? Like, although, is that a solid pyramid? You know. I have on underwear. I'm not fully naked. Don't do that. But you know what I find weird? The Egyptian pyramids, right? Built a long time ago. A long time ago. If they were built a long time ago, how did they get those pyramids so, like, perfectly lined up? Ooh, fart. Oh, sorry. If you're new to the channel, yeah, this is what we do. We keep it real, raw on this channel. If I have to fart, I have to fart. I'm gonna say excuse me, but I'm not gonna hold my fart in. It's bad for all of this, right? If I have to burp, I have to burp. If I have to sneeze, I gotta sneeze. If I have to cough, hey, we keep it real. Like, don't act like you don't fart. I know you do. Everybody farts. But if the Egyptian pyramids were built long ago, right? Before, like, math and stuff like that and all that, right? How did they get those pyramids so perfectly lined up and so, like, symmetrical and stuff like that? Like, it's like they're perfect. I don't understand that. And is it a solid pyramid? Are those, like, solid pyramids? Or are they hollow? You feel me? Like, I don't know. Now, maybe, what I just said is already proven, and I just have to do my research, but I don't know. Let me know that in the comment section below. But same thing? No. But yeah, what are some things, comment below, like, what are some things that they are trying to keep secret? but we already have suspicions. What are they hiding? Like, what else are they trying to hide from us? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family. Hey, do you think it's a chance? Somewhere in the world, there are dinosaurs still out there. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. They say that they were extinct, was it millions of years ago? I don't really know. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Now I'm just reaching, but that'd be crazy if like they at some place on Earth, there's still dinosaurs. That's crazy. But yeah, now I'm just reaching. Now I'm just talking. But yeah, keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.